Steve's Physics channel. I'm Steve, and today we're going to be doing an introductory problem that hopefully should kind of ease you into doing one-dimensional motion. So, in this problem, a car accelerates from rest at a rate of 8 meters per second squared for 4 seconds. We want to know what is the final speed and what is the total distance traveled by the car during that time. Go ahead and pause the video, try it by yourself, and when you're ready, resume and I'll show you how I did it. Alright, welcome back. First thing I like to do in any physics problem is I always like to write off to the side all of the variables that I know. So based on this problem, we know that the car starts from rest, which means it has no initial velocity. It has an acceleration of 8 meters per second squared. Time is 4 seconds. And what we're looking for is the final velocity and what is the total distance traveled over that time. So let's just start with what it's asking you for first, and the final speed. The easiest method is to use the equation final velocity is equal to initial velocity plus acceleration times time. If we look at all of those variables, we know all of them except for the final velocity, which is what we're trying to find. So all we have to do is just plug in what we know from the problem into the equation, and in this case we get 0 plus 8 times 4 is equal to 32, and its final velocity is equal to 32 meters per second. For the second half, we do a very similar process, except we're going to use a different equation, and this time the equation that makes the most sense is distance is equal to initial velocity times time plus 1/2 acceleration times time squared. So now all we have to do is, again, we plug in what we know from the problem. In this case, we know the initial velocity was 0 because it says it's at rest. Then that first term is just going to go away because anything times 0 is just 0. For the second term, we know the acceleration, it says, is 8 meters per second squared, and we know the times for 4 seconds. So we just plug all that in, and we find the total distance is 64 meters. And it's as simple as that. Hopefully you found that problem pretty easy. And if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you do have questions, please leave a comment in the section below, and I'll do my best to answer you. Thank you, and have a good day.